Go ahead, make my day, Mr. Trillanes! Bihan mo! Sige ka lang, ngak dyan ng ICC. Sige! Go ahead! Kahit sumama ka pa, mag-serve ng warrant. Sumama ka, ikaw mismo magpusa sa akin. Antonio Trillanes and some NBI operatives are still at the library, Mr. President. May I move that the Sergeant at Arms remove these people from the vicinity of the Senate.
Good day po sa lahat. Si Fiscal EG po ito. Can the Senate actually protect Senator Bato from an ICC arrest warrant? May immunity ba ang isang senador? Pwede ba siyang magtago sa loob ng Senado? At kailangan nga bang i-validate muna ng Philippine courts ang ICC warrant bago siya maaresto? Ito ang isa sa pinakamainit na legal debate ngayon. So let's break it down. Unahin natin ang pinaka-importanting issue. Kailangan ba talaga ng local court bago maipatupad ang ICC warrant? According to newly installed Senate President Alan Peter Cayetano, kailangan daw munang i-validate or i-localize ng Philippine court ang ICC warrant bago ito maipatupad. But legally speaking, that argument is highly questionable. Why? Because under Section 17 of Republic Act No. 9851, Philippine authorities may directly surrender an accused person to the ICC. At tandaan natin, ang ICC ay tribunal, hindi siya foreign country. So hindi ito ordinary extradition process na parang may hiwalay pang full-blown recognition proceedings. In practical terms, pwedeng i-facilitate ng executive branch through the DOJ or law enforcement agencies ang surrender directly to the Hague. Now, paano kung may issue sa warrant? Halimbawa, sabihin ng kampo ni Senator Bato na mahina ang evidence o may mali sa procedure. Well, that challenge should be filed before the ICC itself, hindi sa local courts dito sa Pilipinas. Kasi, hindi Philippine court ang nag-issue ng warrant. So, Philippine courts generally do not have authority to quash or invalidate it. At most, ang pwedeng gawin lang ng local court is merely confirm kung authentic ba talaga yung warrant. Pero honestly, kayang gawin yan mismo ng executive branch through official communication with the ICC. Hindi kailangan ng mahabang judicial process para lang sabihin, yes, this is a genuine ICC warrant. So kung ganun fiscal, another question emerges. Pwede bang gawing safe zone o safe house ang Senado? Marami kasi ang parang may impression na once nasa Senado ka, untouchable ka na. Parang diplomatic zone, parang may invisible force field. But legally, hindi ganon. Under Rule 113, Section 11 of the Rules of Criminal Procedure, authorities may break into a building or enclosure if necessary to effect an arrest. In short, kung may lawful warrant at tumanging magpapasok ang building occupants, authorities can legally enter after announcing their authority and purpose. At walang exception doon na nagsasabing except the Senate. Meaning, theoretically, kung may valid arrest operation, pwedeng pasukin kahit anong gusali, kasama ang Senado. Because no building in the Philippines is above the law. The Senate is a constitutional institution. It is not a sanctuary for those evading arrest or refusing to be arrested. Now, dito pumapasok yung isa pang madalas ginagamit na argument. Senador siya fiscal, may immunity yan. Under Article 6, Section 11 of the Constitution, members of Congress are immune from arrest only for offenses punishable by not more than 6 years imprisonment. 6 years or less lang. Pero ang alleged crimes under ICC jurisdiction, tulad ng crimes against humanity, carry penalties reaching 30 years to life imprisonment. So parliamentary immunity does not apply here. At mahalagang maintindihan yan. Being a senator is not an invisible shield against all legal processes. Hindi porke elected official, automatic untouchable na. Public office does not erase accountability. So, at the end of the day, the bigger legal question is not whether the Senate can protect Senator Bato politically. The real question is whether the Senate as an institution can legally block the implementation of an ICC warrant. And under our legal framework, speeches, press conferences, or Senate resolutions are not substitutes for judicial relief. Only the courts, especially the Supreme Court through a TRO or injunction, can legally stop enforcement of a warrant. Because in the end, The Senate is supposed to symbolize the rule of law, not serve as a hiding place from it. What do you think? Can the government directly surrender a sitting senator to the ICC? Or should Philippine courts intervene first? Comment down below. So yan lang po ang nais kong ibahagi today, and see you in my next video. Maraming salamat po.